Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Well, today you find me in a vehicle I purchased recently. Now, some of you may have noticed this vehicle in a recent video I put out, which didn't actually show the whole vehicle. So today I'm going to take you around the vehicle and give it a full introduction. Well, here it is. And I can see that it's a Bajaj RE, or RE. It's 3 years old. It's done 38,000 kilometers. I don't think there's any point in looking on Car Vertical for it. It probably won't be on there. It's only got 3 wheels. One of the wheels is missing. No, it really does only have 3 wheels. There is a spare wheel. It runs on petrol. See, the bodywork needs a little bit of attention at the bottom there. Just a speck of rust. Just a speck of rust. Fuel filler there. Some other secret compartment there. I've replaced both of the rear tyres. When I bought it, it looked like Kojak's head on all 3 corners. But the two rear tyres I've replaced. This side is slightly worse than the other side. Just 3 or 4 specks of rust on this side, and a wheel arch that looks like it might need reattaching. So if we look at the rear of it, we can see that this is a Twin Spark. And you thought that Alfa Romeos were the only thing that came with a Twin Spark. That's the engine in the back, around about 190 cc's, 1 cylinder of pulsating power. Indicators on the front, 2 headlights which have side lights, headlight and full beam, and the indicators. The wing mirrors sticking out like Mickey Mouse's ears. I've changed the window stickers on this one because everybody kept on trying to flag me down for a lift all the time because it's an ex-taxi. So now it not very clearly says private, not for hire, and I still get people trying to flag me down. However, the important thing is support your local football team. Seats in the front, well, seats for one, but you regularly see the driver in the middle and a passenger on either side. That's what these extra little squabs are for. Bench seat in the rear doors here, a catch on the top, even a compartment for putting your valuable documents. Rear parcel shelf. Well, despite the fact that it looks like a cabriolet, it really isn't a cabriolet. That is just a cheap way to put a roof on it. Inside, you can see this one's got has been upgraded with a wooden dash, and I've always been a sucker for a wooden dash. These are the controls. It's handlebar controls like a motorbike. So on the right side, you've got the wiper button first, then the headlight, the horn, and the throttle, and on the left side you've got the indicator switch, headlamp full beam and dip beam, and this dreadful gear selection clutch. So the clutch is on the lever, and then you've got to twist. Again, I've ignored the numbers on there, it never seems to line up. Quite difficult to engage. Quite often the clutch seems not to want to play. You've got a speedo in the back there with the odometer on it, and a fuel gauge on the other side. There are lights on there. There are various lights like engine management and oil and indicator repeaters. There's a cigarette lighter slot there. And there's even here a secret compartment which has a radio and USB card player. You can see that there's a speaker there and a speaker there. It was working when I got it. Now sadly it doesn't. So we've got hazard warning light down here. You've got the brake pedal on the right, clutch fluid. This lever here is for engaging reverse, which is tricky. Water bottle holder, like all modern new cars. Oh, and this lever on the floor here, if you've got a flat battery, I was told, you can start it using that lever. So you switch the ignition to on, and then just keep pulling that lever up. And it has happened to me already that I returned to the vehicle after not using it for a couple of weeks when I was sick, and I tried starting it on that, not expecting it to work, but magically it did. That lever, if you pull it up, will actually start the engine. Just one other feature on this thing. You've got a spare wheel here, the battery, and a little bit of storage for your tools. There is a safety belt here, but I think I'd probably rather be thrown clear of it in an accident rather than being kept inside it. Anyway, so that's it. What a good looking vehicle that is. So a little bit of work to do on it. I need to get the rust sorted out just in front of the wheel arches on both sides. The panels, the rear panel starts here and finishes here, so it might be a question of getting 2 new panels for it just to make sure the job's done properly, because this is what happened here, is that there's actually quite bad corrosion where this was whatever pop riveted on, and obviously water's washed up from underneath it and made it a bit rusty. So it's a project, and it gets me around the place and it puts a smile on my face. So there we are, the Twin Spark RE Bajaj. So I suppose we better see how it drives. Bye.